So for the Honda Clarity, it's the same thing as any regular car. It does have a regular engine, which is I believe an L4 1.5 if I'm not mistaken. Just start off by opening the cap. It makes the oil drain a lot quicker. I know we discussed this earlier in the video with the Tucson, but we're going to do the same thing. Now we're just going to jack the car up. I know that there is a plate, some kind of protection plate under the car that protects the engine. I'll show you guys where to get that off, and we'll get moving. Here you can actually jack the car up directly from, I believe this is the chassis of the car. I don't know if this car is a unibody. Maybe you guys want to comment down below and say anything. But over here you have a piece of metal that you could use as support for your jack, and it makes it real easy. Once you get the car jacked up, there are 7 bolts that look like this, or screws. All you need is your flathead, and then you just turn them to the left or right, and they pop right out. And then after that, you just slide the plate off. Once you slide the plate off, put that to the side, you'll have access to the oil filter and the drain plug. Just make sure that you're paying attention. It does say over here, let me fix my oil. It does say over here engine oil, so that's the drain plug. There is another plug over here. Just make sure you do not touch that, that probably has something to do with the transmission. But yeah, you don't want to come near that. So this is your engine oil drain plug, and then you got your filter right here, which is easily accessible. All right, let's get this oil filter off and keep moving. All right, so while the oil drains, make sure that you have yourself a Red Bull. That is one of my favorite drinks. It does give me the energy I need, and in no way am I sponsored by them. I just love Red Bull. All right, but for the oil filter, this is what you're going to use for the Honda Clarity, P87317. This I got from Walmart for $3.88. It'll do just fine. I know this car, I really don't put it on motor. I just changed oil because it prompted me to. Alright, for the oil, just use a conventional 5W20. If you'd like, you can go mobile, but personally I'm just going to do something basic. Alright, let's get the filter off now. Now that the oil is fully drained, I'm going to position myself with my oil filter tool that I showed you guys earlier, and get this thing off, and then clean it up, clean the housing up, clean around it, make sure that there's no residue or anything that could cause any issues. And then we're going to screw on the other filter after just taking a dab of oil, and I'll show you guys in a minute, and priming the O-ring. Alright, so like I was saying, we're just going to put a dab of oil right on here. As you can see, I already primed it up, and it should be good to go. I know some people like to fill this up with oil before they screw it into the housing, but that's not necessary. As long as you put the oil on the O-ring, you should be good to go. Guys, this is also the tool that I was talking about, the oil filter tool. It's really good. It gives me that vice grip feel that I like. It's better than the the one with the band, or at least I think so. For me, this is just so much easier. I just grab it and turn, and although this is not the jerking motion, boop boop, but we're good to go on this end. I'm gonna go ahead and install this and zip through it for you guys real quick, and then we'll meet back up here top side where we can get the oil in and seal the deal up. All right. wrap it all up, we're going to get the oil in here, close it up, turn the car on, and then I'm going to show you how to reset everything. I know in the previous video, if you guys watch my Hyundai Tucson, I actually did things a little backwards. I put everything back together and cleaned up before I even put the oil in. That was a mistake. I am going to put the oil in first this time, make sure that we don't have any leaks, and then I'll wrap everything up. Alright, so let's zip through this one again. So as you can see, we don't have any leaks. The plug and the filter are both insecure. Now we're just going to close everything up, and we'll run through this one too. Alright, let's rock and roll. Okay, so now we're back in the car, and I'm going to show you guys how to reset the system. Just turn your car on or put it to ignition, and then you're going to focus your attention onto the screen. Alright, we're going to press OK. If your screen doesn't put you on the home screen itself, like in this case, just press the home button, and it'll take you to the home screen where you can select settings, then select vehicle. Scroll down. You have a lot of options over here in case you guys ever want to mess with it or change stuff around. Now you're going to scroll down over here and select maintenance information, and then select reset items. Okay, since we did the oil filter and I checked the chassis and the tires are good, I'm just going to hit all do items and then reset. Okay, now your light should have gone away at this point. Okay, I still have a tire pressure light because my back driver side tire is actually losing air. It's not the same one that we did last time, so I'm gonna have to probably plug that one up or take a look at it, but I'll do that another time. But for today, that's all I got. Make sure that you guys check out all my content. I am a little bit all over the place with oil changes and doing my projects, but I honestly just want to get these videos out because it is really tricky, especially with these electric cars. And if you call the dealership, they want to charge you $150, $200 when it only cost me under 20 bucks, literally. Actually like 16, 17 bucks. That's without the tool. Okay, but for today, guys, let's just kill this video and have a nice day. Doggies, come here. Charlie, come here. I know what'll do this. I know what'll do the trick. This is what you want, huh? Come get the toy, come on. Come on, get the toy. No? You just want it when it squeaks? What? Wow.